Hello, if you're joining us for this game between Masters USA and New Zealand. So continuing on with these, I believe they're quarterfinals. So we have the USA Masters team here and New Zealand team here, about to start with 30 seconds on the clock. So quickly with New Zealand team, we've got Raymond Goodger, Eric Hebner, Rob Harrison, Carl Brooks, Benson Taylor-Wolfe, who's not playing in this game, Craig Carter, Terry Axford, Pierre Burgers, Ian Curtin, and Zolt Suke, and Sean Hartley. And that US team, Gurkin Pexos, Scott Tucker, Chris Tomaso, Phil Hickey, Timmy Burke, Yohei Yamada, Michael Resitelli, Danny Munro, Juan Sevillano, Dave Kennedy, Mike Grimm, Greg Fitzgerald, and just about to start. So we're trying to get a US commentator with us. Agnes is going to jump in if none of the others come, but she's also driving, so she's the one giving us that picture at the moment with the steering. So a quick battle out on the wall between the two teams there. Looks like US might have just managed to get that one. And there's the buzzer. So they're saying gloving, and that is against US. So this will be advantage puck to New Zealand. So I believe it's about almost 9 a.m. in New Zealand at the moment. We're 5 p.m. in the afternoon over here in Quebec. A bit of a battle out there. Boys getting down. Good to see numbers on the bottom. They've really been tightening up their game a lot. They've come a long way in the last few days as a team, and really strong defensive unit. So they'll be trying to shut down these US people from scoring some goals here. Managing to keep it on that wall. But US just managing to get control there and bring it back down. So New Zealand will be trying to get back and stop that. You see the numbers coming down there with the black swimmers. Some confusion with some people going up for the wrong call. That's the pool next door to us, which has still got a game currently going. You might hear some rumbling in the background. I think they're in overtime next door, so it's pretty fierce. Looking for an opening there for that goal tray. And looks like the refs are calling that a goal. So early goal to US there, managing to get past the defences of the Kiwis. I think it was number 3. We've got Lewis as deck ref over there. He's one who is actually commentating some of our games as well. He knows both these teams pretty well from inside and outside of the pool, so. Quick off that buzzer again. Looks like US might just get to it first. It's going to be tight though. No, I think the Kiwis got a touch in first. Morning, Samantha. Good to see you watching the game with us this morning. New Zealand getting down, trying to shut down that run by the US there. Driving it back onto that wall. Trying to get control and drive it up. So there's Zolt, number 12, trying to push it through. Pierre, number 10. US just managing to get it back off them though, and looking for that opening. Ooh, that was a close one there, so well done to keep that one out. Looks like they're going to have another go though. They've got a few numbers down. And we have a call. I think they may have managed to get it out, but looks like we have a free arm action there. So US just maybe free arming someone in the pool. So New Zealand will take this free puck. Okay, so there's Ian giving it a nice flick through. Just getting caught up on those US bodies there. Good to see the number of people down on the bottom though. We've noticed that, you know, the first day we didn't have as many players down as we've gone on in the game. More and more people have managed to get down, which has been great to see. So that one looks like it's against US again. Not sure what that call was. As you can hear, we have a lot of background noise with the Argentinian game going on. Might have been an illegal knockdown, I'm not sure. So Carl, the captain, driving up that wall there. Rob Harrison getting a quick look in with the puck before US managed to get it off them. Taking it wide and just trying to shut that down with that other wing on that side there. New Zealand putting up a pretty good battle at this stage. 5 minutes in, only 1 goal on that board. They're a very good, strong defensive team. You're right, Samantha, 3 metres is an absolute killer in this pool. The boys are finally starting to feel like they're managing to get on top of this 3 metre depth, but it certainly takes its toll. It looks like US have managed to sneak another goal in. So that's to number 8 there, so that takes them to 2. But New Zealand doing really well to keep them out. So number 8, Michael Riccatelli. And New Zealand will be looking for a quick restart here just to get their heads back in the game, get back in defensive mode. It seems that most of the time when these games start, everyone's trying to get out and get into attack mode and try and score those early goals, and then we see it settle down into more of a normal hockey pattern with normal play. So Black have called a timeout there. It's a good move, just gives them a chance to have a think about what's going on. You can see Terry Axford there just giving the boys a bit of a rundown on what he thinks happening with the game here and what they can do to improve that. This is possibly their last game of this competition, so they really want to give it their all. It's their 3rd game today. They're all pretty tired. Started quite early this morning and had one mid-morning, and now we've got this one now, so they'll want to really give it their best. There's that buzzer again. US getting in nice and early there, getting bodies down and driving it up that wall. Flick up to fellow competition there, and New Zealand just not being able to get it. But we do have a call. So it looks like another illegal knockdown. That one's against the US. New Zealand just repositioning themselves there for this advantage puck. I think that's one of the ref spins there we can see in the shot. It might just be sitting slightly off field there. So trying to drive it back up that wall, but US just staying a thick presence in the middle of that area there and managing to get back through, and they'll want to get quickly to that goal and try and get there before the others can get back down. New Zealand just managing to shut that down before it gets too far. A bit more pushing on that wall there. And we've just managed to pick up another US commentator, so she'll be on shortly. Help to balance this out a bit. Got New Zealand there, and they're managing to try and drive it back up that wall. We've got the advantage of having these glass walls, which is helping to see a bit more than what the referees get. Nice push there by Craig. Back to Carl. Zolt waiting to try and drive that up. There's some fierce pushing and battling for that puck on that left wall there. We've got a call there. They're saying that's an illegal knockdown. That's a few now to the US. We've had probably 3 or maybe even 4 of those calls. It can be a hard one, though. They don't usually send people out for it because it's usually accidental.
And Katrina Finley's here joining in the commentating box. This is my first time, so don't judge.
You'll be fine. Nice flick by the Kiwis. So we are seeing a lot of play down that wall, which means we may not see much in that second half when we rotate to the other side.
Gloving foul called there on Danny Monroe. Oh, I think so. Maybe Timmy Burke.
So US getting a few calls. We do find in the New Zealand games they don't get a lot of calls against them compared to some of the other teams. Ian flicking it up there.
Nice knockdown
Looks
by
like
Danny.
Rob was trying to get a hold of that, but just missed it. US doing really well to come and grab it off them.
Yeah. Nice swing. Oh, stopped by the US. Pass back to Phil.
And we have another call by the sounds of it.
Stick foul on the U.S.
Six minutes remaining on this first half with US on 2 goals, New Zealand 0. So a bit hard to see, but looks like US have control in that corner.
Attempted flick up by Phil Hickey.
Just managing to keep control there. So good defense going on.
Nice flick up by the U.S.
And that might have been a bit of collision course there. Let's see what the refs saw. So that one's against the US. It looked like one of the players swam into another one. I don't think he meant to. I think it was just incidental. Everyone's going for the puck. So quickly going down there again. New Zealand be wanting to try and drive this into that really dangerous goal area there. Really pushing for a goal so that they can try and even this out. But US
Nice
doing a
clear.
fantastic job.
That was a nice clear by Chris Tomaso. Attempted flick up by Mike Grimm. Another call.
There's that buzzer.
Thanks, Ray.
This one's against New Zealand here. I missed what they were saying was the infringement, but
They missed it as well. But it's
sometimes
US
they're
advantage.
very quick with their signals, and by the time we flick screens and realise there's been a call made, we miss it. So
Ooh, almost out of bounds. Some bashing here, trying to get the puck up the wall.
you can see these walls. Great view with the clear. A lot of bash and crash on those walls.
Ooh, let's Kiwi swing it out.
But the refs are not happy. So that's a illegal knockdown there against the US again. Okay, 4 minutes left. Still anyone's game with only 2-0, especially if New Zealand managed to get a quick one in here now. So nice by Rob there, just trying to get it out, but it's a bit of fierce battling going on, to and froing with that puck, trying to keep it clean play. Nice curl there by Eric.
Nice drive up by Mike Grimm.
Oh, Sean Hartley trying to come through, but
And Michael Richatelli making a big swim. Let's see if he can do it. Up, flick knocked down by the New Zealand. And Michael back down, pushes it back to the center. The U.S. driving it towards the goal, and it looks like they got it.
looks like that's a goal. So that's 3 now to US. Like one of the New Zealand players stopped there. I'm not sure if he did an illegal knockdown or something happened to him, but he seemed to stop play. So
And that was a goal for Girkon. Nice job.
it was a nice drive up there.
Mhm.
Did well to clear there. So 3 minutes left on this first half. So we're off again. Some nice speed to that puck by the US there.
Yeah. A nice flick out by Phil to their wing.
Pushing it up that far wall.
Ooh, nice. Another call was made. Obstruction?
Obstruction against US, yeah. So the boys will be getting a bit tired now on both teams. We're almost at the end of this first half. People start getting a bit warier. You'll see less bodies down, but they're doing very well on both sides.
A nice drive through by Phil Hickey. And another call was made. Obstruction again against the U.S.
Nice flick through. So Zolt trying to get it through there, but US just managing to get it off them there.
Yeah, nice pass to the center, up to Greg Fitzgerald, making a big swim. See if we can keep it on a stick.
Carl trying to control that puck. And Pierre managing to get a bit of action as well.
And Mike keeping it on the wall.
The
call was made.
refs have spotted something else.
Against the US.
Another obstruction call.
Ooh, kick out on number 3 for 1 minute.
Yeah, so another obstruction. I think that was the third obstruction call. So I don't know if it's the same player, but they've obviously decided it's too many calls with obstruction there against the same team.
Makes sense. Okay, clean it up, US.
I think it was only a minute. We'll get that on our screen shortly, hopefully, but it's going to see out this half anyway. Flick up the wall there.
Michael Riccitelli getting kicked in the face.
Eric trying to drive through. Sean getting down.
20 seconds left in the half. Let's keep it.
Rob getting in there. There's another call.
Gloving or illegal advancement of the puck against New Zealand.
They're calling that time, so that's half time there. Naughty, naughty Team USA. Yes, Samantha, we've had a few calls against them this game. It isn't uncommon for New Zealand to have this happen where they get a lot of advantage pucks. It's just slows the game down and then they lose their momentum, unfortunately. By the time it's called, they usually have advantage, but the call's already been made. So as you can see, we've got the GoFundMe Underwater Hockey World Champs there. We'll just flick to the surface cam so you can see that countdown on that clock there and a bit of the pool. So that is the GoFundMe Underwater Hockey World Champs 2018 motive. We have this every half time. Small donations, large donations, everything's appreciated. It basically helps to keep this live presentation that you can click on later and watch free. Keep that happening for everyone and to keep it at the quality you're seeing this year and hopefully improve that further. So,
if you've tried to watch any video from previous Worlds, this video quality is amazing. Of course, the water clarity helps, but also having it free. In South Africa, we had to pay to watch the videos, so this is a very nice benefit to this World.
Absolutely. So that's a great improvement. So if you are able to help out, that's a great opportunity to do that. Also, shout out to Can-Am, our big sponsors for this comp. They've been great with sponsoring and helping to keep those costs down as well. So pep talk with the team. This is where they try and reset. Talk about the things that have been going right and going wrong in these games and hone it in a bit more.
Yeah, hopefully the US will clean it up a little bit and not get more people kicked out. But we'll find out.
We've done pretty well. It's only been one person. And you can see on the clock there, it was only a minute timeout. So Mike Grimm, number 12. USA! So some good talk on our chat on the side here as well.
Johnny wants me to sing a song, but that's not happening. Sorry. My voice isn't that good. Cry Me a River, born in the USA. Nah, I don't know about that.
So Katrina, you play as well?
I do, yeah. I'm on the US Women's Elite team. And apparently no one was down here for the US, so I decided to come down and
it's unusual. Normally it's sort of no room in here at all. It's sort of standing room only, especially when US or Canada or any of these localish sort of teams are playing. But yeah, ironically, just must be that time in the afternoon where people are having a nap or something. And
well, we got Agnes over here running the camera. She's been commentating all of our games, which has been amazing.
Yeah,
my
she's
mom's
been
a big
phenomenal helper. Yep.
When I do remember to turn on the mic. Oh yeah, sometimes she forgets to turn on the mic, but that's all right.
I think everyone at the start forgot to turn on the mic, so we'll just switch you to that pool cam because we're going to start pretty soon. So
yeah, 9 seconds left. Clock is still running. 4 seconds left. Now it's update.
And there goes that buzzer.
And Mike still has 30 seconds left in the penalty box.
Nice drive up that wall by the New Zealanders again, but US still managing to keep that stick on that puck.
It's right under the US sub box. Oh, foul was called. Let's see
we'll just flick over there for you.
Obstruction?
Yeah, obstruction call against New Zealand this time. So this will be advantage US puck. Just resetting that puck with the refs there for you. So we are directly beneath that sub bin. Under the sea like a little mermaid. We have some great chat going on too. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been some great games. This one should be a good one too. So proud of both teams. Both teams have played very well in this competition. It's been some moments of greatness on both sides.
Indeed. U.S. pushing their player out of the way. Yeah, nice drive. Oh,
does it count if it's your own player? I'm not sure there. Looks like we might have had 2 calls. We're just working out which one was first.
It is the U.S. advantage.
So we're gloving against New Zealand there.
Okay, let's see what the U.S. can do here. Looks like they're taking it wide. Oh, and back in. Looks like a little confusion on their own team. Oh. And number 10, Juan, is taking it out wide. Nice swing across the pool. Hope the forward can get there.
Nice swimming.
Nice
All those
job.
guys staying down for a while.
Oh, swim.
Welcome to Gideon watching from South Africa.
Nice.
We have Pierre on New Zealand team. He's also a South African Kiwi, so.
Oh.
Bit hard to see through there.
Refs in the way. Nice drive up the wall. Taking it to the end wall. Oh, and open space.
Dangerous for the US to go across their own goal tray, but managing to get there almost. Oh, was this a goal?
Oh, gloving was called
gloving
on number 3, Chris Tomaso. Kiwi advantage. Let's see if the U.S. can turn this around.
Still pretty close to that goal, so
Yeah.
the Kiwis will certainly want to get it out now. Away, probably take it straight to that wall again. So the body's down. Looking for some support on that wall to drive up.
Taking it back to the middle.
And you can see there's just so many people just fighting for that puck.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for tuning in from Boston, Stephanie.
How wide is this pool, Katrina? Do we know?
I think I heard 16 meters or something like that.
It does seem like quite a wide pool.
Ooh.
Looks like they've managed to get that one in. Are we
Nice
calling that a
goal.
goal? Yes. So
Yeah.
managing to get past that Kiwi defence, which has been pretty strong.
Goal
And,
USA, number 3, Chris Tomaso.
getting a goal in. So that takes US to 4-0. And we've got 11 minutes left on this game. So it does seem to be quite a wide pool. When you're sort of standing on the side, it looks
And
quite,
it is a
quite
little
a long
longer
way.
too. It's,
Yeah.
I heard it's 26 meters long instead of 25.
So we're
even.
3 meters deep,
Yes.
we're wide, and we're long.
Yeah.
So
I can feel it when I'm doing the unders in warm-up that it's a little bit longer than normal. Nice strike by the U.S. Getting to the puck first.
good to see lots of people down there.
Yeah.
New Zealand having a few options, but they're all just having a quick breath now.
Yeah, what's going on? They'll be attacking. Maybe they're confused by the buzzer.
It might have been that buzzer. It is really confusing. Even though you know it's that low tone,
Nice.
mentally you still seem to just pop up for it.
Nice drive by Timmy. Oh, that's not Timmy, that's Danny.
Terry Axford trying to stay down and get that puck, but good to see some New Zealanders getting in there. Or was that? Looks like a clean take there.
Well, ref's not calling it.
Looking for some support to keep that drive going.
He was trying to shut it down.
Nice push up that wall.
Nice job by Phil stopping that. Phil's actually the coach of the U.S. women's elite team as well as playing on the U.S. Masters team, so he's got a big task load this week.
Huge load, yeah.
Ah, nice job, Phil.
Just looking for that support to come through.
There we go. Finally passed out. I believe that's Mike Grimm. Up. Almost. U.S. has some open space here. Let's see if they can swim. Nice pass up to the forward. Ooh, another flick. Let's see. Oh,
Looks like that might have.
let's see if it's a goal.
Yep,
Yep.
they're calling it, so that's another goal there.
Nice job.
So Men's Masters USA now going to 5 with 9 minutes on the clock.
Phil Hickey. Nice job, Phil.
There's the US team. What can you tell us about this team, Katrina?
Well, there are a lot of Masters players from the U.S. Around the United States. We've got some from Chicago, Minneapolis, Colorado, D.C., where else? California. A wide variety. So it's hard to get together and train in the United States because it's such a big country.
Yeah, right.
But we do training events someplace. Depending on the event, we might mix with another team because save on cost of pool time.
Yep.
When we get together, but it's often difficult to train together. But they're doing great. And another foul was called. Obstruction on the U.S. With 8 minutes left in the second half, U.S. is still up 5-0.
New Zealand with that advantage puck trying to drive it up there.
U.S. trying to get it out of there. Trying to take it wide. Got lucky. Look out!
US just managing to get that, but refs have seen something. What was that one? Another obstruction there. Which side is this? So against
U.S.
US
again.
again.
People subbing out. Get some fresh bodies in on this disadvantaged puck for the U.S. Somebody says it's 18.5 meters wide.
New Zealand trying to get it up, get it in, and get a goal.
U.S. trying to clear it.
Doing
Out
great.
to the outside.
Into that corner. Sean trying to get it back to his teammates. Lots of white there.
Yeah. Nice second effort by Phil Hickey. Oh, drive up.
Managed
Nice
to get it
work.
out of there again.
Michael. Oh, another foul called.
Stick infringement against US there. So Robbie and Pierre are in there, Samantha. They would love to get a goal. We've seen a bit of them in action in this game, number 10 and number 4.
Nice flick to the inside. See if the U.S. can push it back
Some
out.
nice momentum there, really wanting to push that in.
Yeah. Oh, cleared.
US just managing to get that out. So let's see what that ref call was there. So that one's against the US again. Gloving call. You can see the boys panning there. They're a little bit tired. We are into the last 5 minutes, or last 6 minutes of this game.
Both teams, I think, still have timeouts, so if they want to use them, take a little break. I think they can do that still.
There goes Eric in. And they'll really be wanting to push this in and hold their breath and stay down, but US just doing a great job at keeping them out.
Nice clear by Danny. Popped out.
There's Zolt on that wall there trying to push it through. Doing a great job getting some puck there, but US just managing to
Nice
keep
containment.
control.
Phil trying to drive it up, keep it on the end.
Eric was coming in to back him up. Now we've got Craig backing him up, but
Pass out to the
US just
outside.
getting out again. New
Nice.
Zealand chasing.
Yeah. Let's see if the U.S. are going to do here now. Nice drive up to a U.S. player. Looking for some support. Nice swerve. Pass to the inside. Oh, and a free puck right in easily into the goal. Let's see if that was officially.
Looks like that was a goal.
Yep. Goal. I believe Phil Hickey scored that one.
So you're right, Samantha. We have had a few obstruction calls and different calls against US there. It is surprising they haven't done another timeout, but I'm sure they have some rationale for that. So that was goal 5. Oh, sorry, goal by number 5, Phil Hickey.
And Black just called the timeout, so New Zealand called the timeout. 1-minute break here. And so I heard that New Zealand doesn't really have a master's program. Is that correct?
I actually live in Australia,
Oh,
so
okay.
I am a Kiwi Australian. So we kind of have come into this a little bit late. They did have a training camp for the Masters. They had trouble pulling this team together. I think they have a phenomenal elite group.
I felt that in the Masters women, or the
Yeah,
elite women.
so they do have a lot of fantastic elite players that weren't in the elite team for whatever reason, and could have been in the Masters or of the Masters age group, who could certainly play very, very well for New Zealand, but had other commitments or life things going on, so they couldn't make it. So they managed to pull together this team. At one point, when they were pulling together a team, it did actually fall through, and then they still managed to come back with this team. But they haven't got a ladies' Masters team, sadly, in this competition.
That's too bad. That's
But maybe
what
next
they're doing
time.
here.
Yeah, but they certainly do have plenty of players. Just, I guess, life sometimes comes in the way of these fun competitions and
That's
travelling
true.
all the way to Quebec. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the women have the added challenge of sometimes having babies in this time frame. And
yeah, that's right.
yeah, makes it hard. Or men also supporting. I know some of the U.S. men who could have been on this team recently had a baby, and the U.S. women also elite women lost a woman for having a baby just recently. So it's been interesting.
And even some of these Masters players have some pretty young kids as well. So
It's cute to see them around the pool deck cheering on their dads. And
yeah, I don't think our one's travelled with them, but some of them are meeting up with them after. Yeah, Samantha, it's a shame we couldn't get the ladies in here. 2020 is looking like it may be in Australia at this stage, but nothing has been officially released, so still waiting on news on that one.
ooh, nice open goal. Oh, didn't quite close it in there. And a goal. Foul was called. And it is against the U.S. Advantage New Zealand.
So the player's just doing a quick reset. So there was rumour of a few different pools in Australia where they could play at. There was Cairns mentioned, there was Brisbane briefly thrown around. I think there was Sydney mentioned and Tasmania mentioned, but of which one that would be and if it's actually confirmed to be Australia, I'm not really sure yet.
Well, I'd like to visit Australia sometime, so maybe that'd be fun.
Well, I think we would likely get a Masters team for the ladies from New Zealand at that point because it's a bit cheaper and a bit easier to pull a team together when it's just over the ditch. So,
Ooh. The U.S. tried to swing it across the pool, but New Zealand capitalized on the pass back to the center, and Phil Hickey trying to stop it, and the U.S. stopped that run.
So New Zealand doing pretty well to keep them out of their goal. They are a very strong defensive team, which we've seen time and again in their games. They're usually a fairly clean team. Don't have too many fouls against them apart from the odd throw out of Simbin players like Sean Hartley or Terry Axford, but
Ooh,
most
nice
of the
big
others
flick.
are
And
pretty clean.
goal
Looks like they've
easily.
managed to get that one in there too. So everyone getting tired. There's only 2 minutes left on this game. This is the third game of the day for these tired boys. So did you know if the Masters have played a game previously today?
Yes, they played this morning, which they lost, so that's why they are here this game.
So this is their second of the day?
Correct, yeah. Goal number 1 was Gurkhan. Nice job, Gurkhan.
So that takes them to 7-0.
Nice strike by the U.S., going out hard still, even though they're probably a little tired. Oh, tried to deke. Ended it back in the middle. And Kiwis turning it around.
Tapping saying, here I am, but just not being able to get it up there.
Oh,
And going up for the wrong buzzer. We've seen
Yeah.
that happen a few times with many different teams.
disappointing when that happens.
They go from one pool to the other pool and back again, and it just gets mentally confusing for them.
New Zealand driving up the sidewall. U.S. trying to clear it out to the side. Nice job by Danny Monroe. Looking for that pass option. Chooses the center, but gets stopped by New Zealand.
So there's Eric coming through, just not quite managing to push it. There was just no support down at that point.
His legs are not moving as fast as they were earlier.
No, we're right at the very end of this game. The lactic acid, I'm sure, is building up and kicking in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this morning the U.S. had to go into overtime against Canada. It was a very intense game. Ooh, and is that a goal? It looks like it was a goal.
So that will take US to 8 in this game.
And that is probably game, since there's usually 30 seconds between points, and that was goal.
Imagine they'll call that time.
Nice goal by Gurkhan.
And they are calling that time. So fantastic play by New Zealand once again. A nice defensive effort there. Great play by Canada, winning 8-0.
The US winning 8-0.
Oh, sorry, the US.
That's all right.
It's been happening to us time and time again. One game, then another. Some of us doing back-to-back commentating. So yes, fantastic by USA.
And thank you all for tuning in today. It's fun having commentary.
All right, guys, we'll sign off and let the next game start.
Congratulations, Phil. Are you ready? We have Phil Hickey here after that beautiful win against New Zealand. How do you feel?
A little tired, a little out of breath, but endorphins are covering most of that up.
Nice job, nice job. Any thoughts on that game and what you're going to do next time?
Well, we wanted to have a better second half against them than we did last time we played them. Last time we played them, we put in 3 in the first half, and then they shut us out in the second half. So we got a little fired up at halftime and decided to go swim a little bit, maybe try to open the game some more. That worked well.
Nice work. I was impressed. I did some commentary on your game, so enjoy that.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
So thank you. We're signing off. That was Phil Hickey. Good job.